Boker Tov Yoladim.
Shalom, Rabbi.
Shalom, Rabbi.
Shalom, everybody. Shalom Alechem. Alrighty, let's start our day off with some prayer. The Shema, Yod Mitzvot. Mia is going to pray. And Jairus girls are going to do the Shema. And Lev's going to do the Ten Commandments in Hebrew. Ariel. Tiffany. Wow. World is upside down today. Ariel, look at the beard. Wow. Cool. Looking like a man. Go ahead, man, Jairus, ladies.
Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for letting us have another day of life. Thank you for letting us wake up and then we're able to have class. Thank you, Lord, help us to do what's right in your sight. Help us pay close attention to your word. And help us, Lord, to learn something new today. In Yeshua's name, amen. Shema Yisrael, Yehovah Eloheinu, Yehovah Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod, Malchuto, Leolam, Vayen. Hear Israel, the Lord our God is one God.
In Hebrew,
E-T-C. Ken.
okay. Anochi Yehovah Elohecha, lo yeh lecha Elohim acherim al pnei, lo titza Hashem Yehovah Elohecha l'shav, zakor et Yom HaShabbat l'kadsho, kaveh et avicha ve'et imecha, lo titza, lo tinach, lo tignov, lo ta'aneh v'recha et shker.
Lo Tachmod.
It was solo talk mode. All right, thank you. Let's give 11 Mia the big wiggly fingers. Wiggly fingers. Wiggly fingers. All righty. Yeladim, we're starting Parasha number 21 this week. And in this Parasha, it's all about things that are set above, set us above and separate us from common or unholy things of the world. Okay? One of the things that we're called to as the followers of Messiah Yeshua is to be separate, to be walking in holiness. We're going to be talking about that this week. What it means to walk in holiness, what it means to be separated, what it means to be in the world, but not of the world. Okay? Read verse 2. Shemot 28, verse 2.
You are to make for your brother Aaron garments set apart for serving God, expressing dignity and splendor.
All right, thank you, Riet. All right, so why would we have to wear garments that are different? Why do we have to look outside, different on the outside? Let's start out with Yeshua. Yeshua, why do we gotta look different? Gotta come closer to the mic because I can't see you to try to read your lips. Gotta get Dad to help you with the microphone over there. We're gonna make it louder. I'll come back to you. Yadiel, why do we gotta look different? Why do we gotta wear different type of clothes?
I don't really know why.
Why don't you try to think a little bit and give me a good guess?
Like to To represent God?
Say that again, please.
To represent God?
Okay, so you gotta wear different clothes to represent God.
Yeah.
Why would clothes show that you're different?
Like, I don't know.
You don't know? So you should run around naked outside?
No.
Why do you gotta wear clothes at all?
Wait, what'd you say? Can you repeat that?
Why do you have to wear clothes at all?
So, like, you could be warm, or, and stuff. You can be warm.
Well, it's pretty warm outside today.
Yeah, but other days, like, it could be snowing. Or it could be
Well, it's not snowing today. So why do you gotta wear clothes today? Why don't you walk around your house naked or go outside, go naked to the store with just your mask on because supposedly wear a mask.
Well, that's weird. But
Why is
technically,
it weird?
like, someone will, like a police, someone will call the police and, like, bring you in.
Why? You got your mask on.
Well, no clothes. What if, like, a baby sees you?
Well, why do you gotta wear clothes?
So, like, you don't, you need to wear clothes so you could, like, you don't need clothes, but I think you like, need them. Like, you don't really need clothes because, like, if you, like, have a house, you're fine if you don't need clothes. If you live by yourself,
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can hear you, Yeshua now. Yeshua, go ahead. Why do we gotta wear different clothes? I'm having a real hard time hearing you. Sounds like there's a fan going or something like that, and I can't really hear you well. I can hear you.
My mom didn't plug the camera. No, I don't know it was unplugged. It just
Oh, now I can hear you.
Okay. It's because God doesn't want us running naked.
Why?
Because when Adam and Hawa eat the sin eat the fruit of sin, they know they saw everything and they had bad stuff in their mind and they said they're naked, so they wrapped fig leaves around them, and God killed one of Adam's animals and put them clothes.
Okay, very good, Yeshua. Hey, let's go over to Marley. Marley.
Yeah?
Marley, then Lev. Why do we gotta wear different type of clothes, Marley?
Well, you gotta look.
No hat today? No
Yeah.
hat?
Yeah. No hat. Well, you want to look your best in front of Jehovah. You don't want to wear rags in front of Jehovah.
Okay. What about when you're in the shower? You gotta wear clothes in the shower?
No.
Aren't you still in front of Jehovah?
Yes, but you need to bathe the parts that are dirty.
Okay. So Aren't we always in front of Jehovah?
Yes.
So why do we have to wear different clothes? Isn't everybody in front of Jehovah?
Yes. They're going right in front of the priest, or Aharon is gonna go in front or into the Holy of Holies. So he needs to dress very formal.
Okay, so you think it's because he's got to be formal?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Lev, what do you think, Lev? It says you're to make for your brother Aaron garments set apart for serving God, expressing dignity and splendor. What type of clothes express dignity? What is dignity and splendor, Lev? What is dignity and splendor?
What splendor means? What does it sound like? Does it sound
I
like something
think
fancy?
splendor means like soothing or like uh um like happiness.
So
Or
your pizza shirt is
appreciating.
your pizza shirt is happiness?
It's a bear shirt.
Yeah, but the other day you're wearing your pizza shirt.
Well, there's a pizza right here. It's in the pizza. I think splendor means like appreciating. And what appreciating means is like taking something, but
But you like it.
like the how to make cheese and ice cream project. When you told us to write a paragraph on how to make ice cream or cheese, then what I did was I wrote something about the ice cream, and then I took a picture and sent it to Mom, and she liked it. So that's appreciating, like taking something but you like it.
So how's that dignity and splendor? You lost me there. I'm trying to follow your train, but I'm all lost in the supermarket. I can no longer shop happily.
Well, I don't really know those words.
Okay. Well, that fishing expedition netted no fish at all. It was still interesting. Adrian, what is dignity and splendor?
Dignity, you're proud. Well, it could be proud, it could be dignity as in, I don't know, your honor, your right standing, you're higher up, maybe. Splendor means that you're rich. I mean, you are wealthy.
Okay, so why does Aaron gotta wear these type of clothing? Well, why is he saying set apart for serving God, expressing dignity and splendor?
Well, it's meant to look beautiful, magnificent. I mean, or because he is the high priest, I believe.
Okay, very good. Very good, Adrian. Okay, Allie Mae. What are clothes that are set apart for you? What makes how would that apply to you today, Lily? Because we got to try to apply the scriptures to us today.
Um,
You're not on the floor in the store.
no, I'm at home.
Okay, so what would be clothes that would express the same thing for you today? How do you apply this to you?
I I don't know.
Well, think a little bit. That's what class is all about, thinking. And I know you can think and talk. Your mom probably says sometimes, Allie, just shut up. You're talking too much.
Yeah, a little bit sometimes, but not most of the time.
Say that again?
I said sometimes, but not a lot.
Okay. So give me an idea.
Um, like, what do you mean, like, or like, do you mean like clothes that would represent me, like express me, or what?
Well, who are you supposed to represent?
We're supposed to represent God.
Okay. So tell me what type of clothes that you should be wearing outside that when people would say that Allie Mae is different.
Clothes that don't show a lot of skin, that's for sure.
Clothes that don't show a lot of skin, so like a bathing suit,
Yeah.
like those bikinis. You like bikinis?
No, I've never worn a bikini before.
SpongeBob lives at Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. So in your day-to-day life, how would people know that you got clothes on that you look different at Allie Mae? You know, there's something different about that girl. You just ain't right. No.
Well, probably the fact that I don't really wear like clothes that's not appropriate.
Well, what are clothes that are not appropriate? Explain it. What do you think are the clothes? Explain that to me.
Well, like really, like if you wear shorts that are like really short, then that's not appropriate.
Well, what is a really short? What do you think is really short? There's shorts that go down there. I see people wearing shorts that go halfway up their calf. I see people wear shorts that are on their knees. What do you think?
Like above the thigh.
Above the thigh.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have your butt hanging out.
No.
Why not? I see some people walking around like that, and they should really cover up.
No, that's not what you're supposed to wear.
Okay, that's not what you're supposed to wear. Because why? What does that show? Who are you representing?
Satan.
Okay. Let's go to Miss Tiffany. I haven't talked to Miss Tiffany in weeks and weeks and weeks. I see Tiffany's ear. Hi, Miss Tiffany, how are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm feeling good. How are you?
Doing good? Philly's just smoldering now. It's not totally on fire. Okay, so how do you apply this to your life? You know, Aaron's supposed to wear garments that are set apart for expressing dignity and splendor. What is dignity and splendor, Tiffany?
Dignity is someone worthy of respect or honor, and splendor is like magnificent and like glory. So when God's telling Aaron to make the garment, he's trying to say it's his way to separate from all the other clothing because he's supposed to be in the temple and he's supposed to be the high priest. So he's supposed to be someone worthy of respect and honor.
So clothes are gonna do that, Tiffany?
Well, in this context, yes, with the high garments going to the temple.
So what about you? Like how do you represent God with dignity and splendor? Like Allie Mae was talking about real short shorts. Do you agree with Allie Mae?
Well, not like short shorts that show all the way, that show everything. Not like they show their like the girl, like there's these girls wear these shorts that show their whole behind. They might as well just like not wear shorts at all.
Okay, so where do you draw the line? Should you wear shorts at all, or
I
shorts in the? What do you think?
you're allowed to wear shorts, but not to the point where it just looks like you're not even wearing shorts. You might as well go no. I think shorts between like to the knee and a little bit higher is fine, but anything that goes like way above mid thigh, I think that's way too exposing.
Why do you think mid-thigh? How do you determine that? How did you come up with that determination?
Well, mostly because it's just by the knee and the calf. That's literally just the leg. I'm not sure. So that's what everyone has. But to the like mid thigh and then all the way up, when you start showing your like behind, that's inappropriate.
Okay. What do you think, Ariel? What's expressing dignity and splendor? What's God saying to Aaron?
Like what Tiffany said, like Aaron has to wear like certain clothes to show that he is serving God in the temple and that he is the head, so that because like since if one thing goes wrong, then it will be on him since he represents God and the entire Israel was put on his shoulders.
That's a pretty great responsibility, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you're supposed to represent God, right, Ariel?
Yes.
So what type of clothing should you wear? Should you wear tell me what tell me what you think you should wear and then you can't wear.
I mean, I usually go out just in dress clothing or sometimes like just a normal sweatpants and a t-shirt.
So that's expressing dignity and splendor to God, going out in sweatpants.
No, it's like when I just go out exercise and go out like just like sweatpants and over a t-shirt, but the rest I just go out in like dress clothing, dress pants, and dress shirt.
So when you're not out for your jog, you're wearing nice nice pants and a button-down shirt and a tie. When you go outside, you're a sharp dressed man.
But yeah, just without the tie.
Well, anytime when you guys go food shopping, that's what you're wearing.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Now, when you see other people not dressed like that, who do you think they're representing?
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
So people are wearing shorts outside. Tiffany's going mid-thigh. Do you agree with Tiffany mid-thigh? Anything above mid-thigh is no good. Or do you agree that it should be lower to the knee or up higher? If it goes like past mid-thigh, that's okay, as long as it's not all the way up there.
It's like I agree with Tiffany. It's just like mid thigh and just like down. But if it gets like over that, then yeah, it's inappropriate.
So should you then measure your thigh and say, okay, I can go to this point and not that point?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you got to go measure your thigh. To tell us, you got a 15-inch thigh.
About.
I'm wondering, how you came up with that determination so that, the rest of the class could go, well, Ariel's nuts, or, well, that's a good determination. And how did you determine that?
Well, like people just tend to like if it's like above like mid thigh, it's like people tend to look at that like inappropriately. But like if you're like wearing shorts, it's like it's just your leg if it's like mid thigh and down. So nobody's just gonna look at that in like inappropriate way.
Nobody's going to look at a girl when she's wearing shorts at her mid-thigh. Nobody's going to look at her. No normal boys not going to look at a girl and go, yum, yum, yum.
I mean, like, well, if it's like mid thigh and down, it's like I wouldn't expect them to.
Okay. You wouldn't expect them to. All right, let's see what Junior thinks. Junior, what do you think? What type of clothing do you think is appropriate, Junior? Are you going with Tiffany mid-thigh for the shorts, or you think it's okay to go a little higher?
I think that usually I think that a short, like to be appropriate, it can't go past mid thigh. Because from there, it's just too short.
Well, how do you determine that? How did you come up with that determination? The Jungian determination of clothing.
Because, like, most of the time, if you were to, it shows like more and it's more noticeable. So, like, you know, someone who's wearing, for example, short shorts and they go out to the public, yeah, it's inappropriate, but that just draws attention to a lot of people. And yeah,
Okay, so you think mid thigh. And what about shirts? Like, should girls be wearing, tank tops? Should they be showing their shoulders? Should boys be showing their arms? How do you determine what do you think is good, appropriate clothing?
I think a good regular t-shirt or a long sleeve.
Long sleeve shirt in the summer?
Or yeah, or just a regular t-shirt.
What if a girl's got she doesn't have a regular t-shirt on? She's got one that's little goes down really low in the front, or she's got a tank top where her shoulders are showing. Do you think that's appropriate for a person that follows God?
No, it's not appropriate at all.
How did you determine that?
Because one, it's showing like your bottom of your stomach, and it's also showing your shoulders. So then that's just again draws more attention. So a regular t-shirt that covers your whole stomach would be appropriate.
Oh, you don't like those belly shirts?
Yeah.
Why not? Well, she's got good abdomen. She's not fat. She's been working out. She's got a real flat stomach.
Yeah, but then what if some people don't want to see that?
Okay, so you think that doesn't show dignity and splendor?
Yeah.
Okay. Mia had her hand up first, then Allie Mae. Mia, then Allie Mae.
Okay, yes, everyone is saying, yes, the clothes are inappropriate. But it's also the believer's job not to look at people who are dressed inappropriately. Not everyone. Look, not everyone knows the Lord. I mean, yes, the Lord made them, and that when they get to know the Lord, they'll recognize Him. But right now, people are just doing what they want, so it's not like they're gonna like. It's not like everyone's gonna dress modestly. So what I wanted to say is that yes, people are gonna wear inappropriate clothes, whether you like it or not. But it's a believer's job not to look at them.
Well, sometimes it's hard, right?
I know it is, but you must strive hard. Because remember what Yeshua says. If a man looks at a woman in lust, he already committed adultery with her in his heart. So think of it as
Wait. We're trying to determine, how do you determine that what's inappropriate clothing mean? Like, how do you determine that?
okay. So basically, if it's like clothing that shows like lots of skin or is like really tight, like tight clothing shows off stuff and it's not right.
How is it not right? Like,
Because it's like,
what amount of skin? 10%, 20%, and how did you arrive at that determination?
well, I can't say percent wise, but it's a lot of skin. Like if it's like tight clothes, it shows off like the body, and it's not good for people to see because you're not supposed to show your body to other people, but your body is just yours. I mean, it's only for yourself and for your spouse if you're married. And I guess for percentage wise, maybe like in summer, 60 or 70%.
So 60 or 70% needs to be shown. So 40% is covered.
Basically, I don't know.
Only 40% is covered.
Only 4%, which is not good.
Like a tight bathing suit that you can glide through.
Okay.
Like,
All right. Go
like
ahead.
everyone's saying about the shorts, yes, and also the shirts. Yes, yes, this is all on the girls, but the girls are not supposed to be showing off stuff like that. But like, again about the shorts, I'd say that I don't think mid-thigh would be good. I think above the knee, like just above the knee, not like anywhere else, like above the knee.
The shorts that I'm wearing are almost like in the middle of my knee.
Yeah.
Okay, so you disagree with Ariel and Tiffany.
Yeah.
Why?
And also, it's not just the girls that we had to target. It's also the guys we also had to target. Like both people wear clothes in their inappropriate way. And I disagree on the shorts part because like mid thigh. Remember, shorts right up when you sit down.
Yeah.
All right, Allie Mae had her hand up. Allie Mae.
I was just wanting to say that not everything, it depends, like, not everything that you wear that shows the shoulders is inappropriate. Like, it just depends on how much it shows the shoulder. Like, a lot of women wear dresses a lot, and that's not inappropriate. A lot of dresses have straps that show the shoulder.
Okay, so is that appropriate?
Well, it's not inappropriate. It just depends on how much of the shoulder it shows.
So tell me how much of the shoulder it can show. And why do you think that? Because we're talking about garments. So how explain to me what you're thinking so I can try to understand you.
Well, like, what would be inappropriate would be like strapless dresses. That would be inappropriate
Why?
because then it's showing all of your shoulders.
But it's just your deltoid, your shoulder. It's a deltoid, and trapezius, your neck muscles. Maybe she's got a long, beautiful neck, like it says in Song of Solomon. Neck is like an ivory tower. She's got her hair like braided in the back, and she's showing her neck, and she's showing her shoulders off. She's got a good tan. And that's inappropriate. Why?
Because I don't think women should be able to show that much of their shoulders, of their skin.
Okay. Why? I just want you to think about your position. Somebody asks you this question. And God is telling us through verse 2, you're to make your brother Aaron garments set apart for serving God. So how does that show that a person's not serving God?
Because I guess that would mean that they're like trying to make themselves look more beautiful. They're trying to think of their self and how much more beautiful they want to be than they're thinking about what God would want them to wear.
Are they being like a flower? Like if she's got her shoulders showing and her neck showing, she's got a strapless dress on. Is she like a flower and she wants the bees to come and see if they can get honey from her?
I guess.
Why are flowers so bright and beautiful? Ever see a beautiful rose or beautiful iris or some of the other beautiful flowers, right? They're got pretty vibrant, beautiful colors, right?
Yeah.
Why did God make them so bright and beautiful?
Maybe uh, I I don't know.
You don't know why God made the flowers bright and beautiful?
No.
Marley, why did God make the flowers bright and beautiful, Marley?
Well, I think it is so that you can look at them and think, wow, God did a good job. And you would praise God for the beautiful flowers, like the rose, the lilies, lily of the valley.
Yeah, that's a pretty flower. So it's just for man and women to look at them and go, "Oh, that's so pretty."
Yes? And to thank God for the flowers.
What's the purpose of a flower?
I don't really know the purpose of a flower. I guess to just look pretty.
Looks pretty for a little while, then it dies.
If you take care of it, one flower dies, but then another sprouts up.
Hmm. You should. Let's go to Yadiel. Yadiel, what's the purpose of a flower?
The purpose of a flower, like, so it could look good or smell good or like flowers like it gives
Why aren't all flowers the same color? Why aren't they just all white?
like because maybe God just wanted to be different colors.
God just wanted to paint the world different colors, so he just made different color flowers.
Yeah.
There's no purpose behind the color.
I know.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Victoria, what do you think? What's the purpose of a flower, Victoria?
The flower, I think it like brings joy to us, and also it has meanings. Like each flower has meanings.
So a flower brings joy to somebody and meaning. What do you mean about the meaning?
So like I don't know their meanings, but I know they have meanings. But like a lily, I guess. A lily could have like the meaning of um wait, I think it's meanings or I mean actually I think it's what they represent, maybe.
What it represents? So a flower has beauty and it represents something. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeshua, what's the purpose of a flower, Yeshua?
It's for the bees to pollinate and for the bees could take it to the hive to eat during the winter and maybe for some plants, for beautiful plants like the lavender flowers, that and
So why are flowers so bright? How come flowers are lots of different colors and a lot of times they're bright colors?
because God likes them like that. he made the plants have to grow the different ways.
Why did he make the flowers so bright and beautiful?
For the bees could come and the butterflies could come and pollinate.
Oh, it's the bright colors so that the bees and the butterflies can see it. So it
Yeah.
attracts them. It attracts them. Oh. Okay, very good answer, Yeshua. Adrian, what do you think?
Yeah, flowers, I mean, they're beautiful to look at, the fragrant smell. Yeah, they're like that because they're meant to show the beauty of what God created for our enjoyment, and because those same colors will attract the bees, are meant to pollinate everything and keep the world going. Without bees or flowers, we probably still wouldn't be here. God knows how to create a world for sure. I mean, He's the one that created it. He's all knowing. He planned it all out.
So you're thinking that the flowers is bright yellow color or bright red color so that the bee can see it, so it attracts the bee?
Yeah, I mean, some colors attract certain animals too. Because a hummingbird might be attracted to a red flower, but not a pink flower.
Okay. All right. Very good. Hey, let's go back to Allie Mae. Allie Mae. So the bee is attracted to the bright colored flower. So it sees it so it can get the nectar out of the flower to do its job to pollinate, so that we have fruits and vegetables and things like that. Why then would a woman wear a strapless dress?
Probably to attract boys.
You think so?
Yes, most likely.
Like if she had zits all over her neck and her back, do you think she would be wearing, she had acne and scars? Do you think that she would be wearing a strapless dress if her skin looked terrible?
No,
Why?
because she wouldn't want anybody to see it.
Why? Because people would think that might be looking icky.
Hmm.
But she just got zits and discolored skin and things like that, right? But it's a beautiful dress.
Yeah.
And the straps, show half of her back, and it's come down like right above, and it goes like a 6 or 8 inches below her neck. It's a beautiful dress, right?
Yes.
Why is that inappropriate?
Because it shows way too much skin.
And why do we not want to show too much skin?
Because then people would look at us. They would stare at us.
Why is a boy going to stare at a girl wearing this beautiful dress that's, you know, halfway down her back, or maybe some backless dresses? You ever seen a backless dress?
Yes.
Why do they make a backless dress? Isn't that kind of cold?
Maybe.
Why would they make a backless dress? What's the purpose of a backless dress?
I don't know.
Think of the bumblebee.
Probably to attract boys.
Track the bumblebee. Hey, let's go back to Tiffany. Tiffany. Do you think a off-the-shoulder dress is okay, and a real a dress that goes mid-thigh? Do you think that's okay to wear?
I think that it's gonna cause other people to stumble when they start getting creative with their imagination.
But it's a dress that's only mid-thigh. You were talking about shorts that were mid-thigh.
Yeah, that's the other person's fault if they start getting creative with their imagination. But as believers, we're not supposed to help people stumble.
But you were just talking earlier about having shorts. Now, are these clothes expressing dignity and splendor?
Not dignity and splendor, because they're not for the point of something like Aaron's garments are supposed to. He's supposed to show off his splendor and dignity to hold people visual, because he's supposed to be the high priest for the Lord. Say my
Okay.
words, the high priest for the Lord.
So, why isn't a woman wearing a dress that's mid-thigh when she was just outside in the summer, in her shorts? Now she's going to something in the evening, so she puts on this dress that goes mid-thigh. Why is that wrong? But the shorts were okay.
No, that's not. It's something. I didn't say. I said between the mid thigh and to the knee, not exactly mid thigh.
Okay, so same as a dress. What is that appropriate to have a dress that goes above your knee?
If you're wearing like leggings underneath it, yeah.
Why are you wearing a dress at all if you're wearing leggings?
Cause it looks nice.
Oh, it looks nice. So you have to wear leggings if your dress is above your knee?
Yeah, cause something might happen. The wind might blow the dress.
What if you're going to be inside?
And well, when you sit down,
But you just said we can go outside in shorts that go above your knee. You said mid-thigh.
as in when I was talking about shorts, I was talking about like the knee into mid thigh, not mid thigh.
You said mid-thigh.
Yeah, but not exactly mid thigh. Like to the knee, like between the knee and between mid thigh is okay. Cause you're just showing, but then that's just a calf, and who's gonna stare at like your calf? No one's gonna stare at that.
And why do girls wear high heels? What does it do to your calf?
It tones out the calves and your legs.
So what? I mean, they look uncomfortable.
They do, but it adds height to short people like me.
Okay. So you're willing to go for the pain because you're short?
They're not that uncomfortable, okay? They feel like you get used to them and they feel nice. But that's not the point of high heels, though.
Oh, what's the point of high heels? Just to make you taller?
To give you an inch or two, yeah.
So why don't you walk around with just on your tippy toes all day?
Cause that's uncomfortable.
Lila did it for years.
And now she's on her feet because she got uncomfortable.
Oh, so it doesn't do anything to your calf. And
It
I always see women at the end of the day taking their shoes off and rubbing their feet. I don't rub my feet.
it does tone out the calf, and it does make you taller, and it does hurt after a long day of wearing them.
Oh, wait. It does hurt.
It does.
My shoes don't hurt after all day.
Don't you want to take them off though after all day?
When I go to bed, yeah. I don't want to wear my shoes in the bed often,
But the point of high heels is to make you taller and and maybe to tone out your calf. But that's not causing someone to stumble.
Well, why are you toning out your calf? What's the purpose of toning out your calf with these high heels that you said hurt at the end of the day? I'm just trying to understand.
To I don't know.
Uh-huh. Victoria, what do you think about these high heels? And we might go to bobblehead 1 in a moment.
Well, I didn't know anything about the calf thing. I didn't know it did anything for that. But I think that high heels, the the little high heel thing. I think if it's like really skinny and like really tall, that I don't think I like those.
But you like,
But if it were, yeah, like if it were like a little shorter and like a square or something, like like not really high heels, that's okay, I think.
so tell me what high heels are and not really high heels are. I don't understand.
Um, so high heels, I think this is right. High heels are like those heels that are like really skinny, like kind of like noodles or something. They're really, really skinny. And not all of them, but the ones I wouldn't wear at all. And they're tall, so it's harder for you to walk in. And then
But then
there's like
doesn't high heels hurt your feet?
they do, but
Okay, wait, so why are you wearing them if it's gonna hurt your feet? What's
well,
the
I mean
purpose? You're told, Victoria.
yeah. They do hurt like after like hours of walking in them, but if
Why
it's
why do they hurt? What is it doing to your foot?
um I don't know, they're like tight. I'm not sure why they hurt.
So then why wear them? What's the purpose of wearing the high heels?
That's a good question. I don't know. I
Does
think like
does that express dignity and splendor?
no, that it's more like if you're I don't know, it's like you like a girl wears them because like it either like matches their clothes or they're going to an event. So like I guess it's prettier. High heels are prettier.
Oh, it's pretty like a flower.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
So it's gonna attract the bees.
Um I guess that's true, but I don't see why.
Well, if you don't see why, you're gonna wear a shoe that's gonna hurt your foot at the end within an hour, you said a couple of hours. So you're wearing this, so it looks nice. Looking nice is like a flower, so it attracts the bees. Okay, I'll come back to you. Allie Mae had her hand up. Allie Mae, Riet, and Mia.
I wanted to say that the reason that high heels hurt your feet is because one, it stretches your foot in a way that it's not in regular position. And so if your foot's not in regular position for a long time, it's gonna start feeling sore and it's gonna hurt.
You know this firsthand.
Yes.
So why do you want to do that to yourself?
um
I mean, mom, Tiffany said she's short, so your mom might want to wear high heels because she's short. But don't good things come in small packages?
sometimes uh, sometimes big packages are better.
Yeah, but you could get something good in a small package. But anyway, let's go back to the high heel. What's the purpose of the heel, Allie? Why were you wearing it?
Well, the reason I was wearing it is because I've always wanted to wear high heels, and I was using my mom's high heels and I was just wearing them around and it just like it hurts. So I decided I'm not gonna wear high heels at least for a while.
Well,
Anyway.
why did you want to wear them? You saw other girls wearing them. And
No, I've seen my mom wear some before, and I'm just like, oh, I want to wear something like that. I want to wear high heels. I want to be taller.
you're pretty tall already.
Yeah, but that was when I was younger. I was like 8 or 9.
Okay. So you wanted to cause yourself pain.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna hurt though.
All right, let's go to Riette and then Mia.
So sometimes like kids think that they wanna wear it because their mom wears it and they think it's fun and to look tall, you know? And then they realize how painful it is, and like girls like to laugh it off and say, "Ah, beauty is pain," and stuff like that. And it's really not good because it like puts your foot in an unnatural position, and you can trip a lot, and it can and the heel part can get stuck in places if you're wearing one of those where the heel is like separate.
So then why do girls wear them? What's it expressing?
Well, they just like think it looks fancy, and like they want to look a bit taller, I guess.
They look fancy. Why do they want to look fancy?
Well, I guess it's just like, I guess, to show off, I guess. I don't know. Sort of.
Okay. So they want to look fancy. It's painful. Riette says it look fancy, painful, and you might trip. Okay. Mia, you got the last word before we wrap up our class today?
All right, we just have been did anyone ever notice that we were just talking about the girls' attire? Guess what? Why are we just attacking the girls here, the pagan ones? Let's go to the men. What about the men? The ducky hats.
If they're wearing high heels, they're in San Francisco or Tel Aviv. This is wrong.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like the clothing. You know how they're the guys that like wear the pants that are almost falling off. They're like super down. And ducky. And the hats that the bill is just straight when it's supposed to be kind of bent. And they look like a duck. Or they wear the hats in the back. Or the gigantic big shirts or garbage bags basically. Or with or some guys wear the gigantic chains with the dollar sign, or some wear tight pants. What about that? Why are we just talking about the girls here? Come on, we gotta get to the pagan guys too.
Okay, so wearing a baggy shirt is no good for a guy? Or you want a tight shirt so you can see his pectoral muscles?
No, the reason is like, what's the big thing about wearing gigantic garbage bags? Like, to wear something that's your size, it just looks horrible.
Oh, a baggy shirt is not going to show his body, is it?
Yeah, just because if you want a modest man to wear some clothes, to wear like modest clothes, wearing a big baggy shirt does not work because number one, like you just look like there's nothing. But number two,
it's not showing your body. It's not showing your body. You're talking about fashion. We're talking about modesty and splendor and dignity.
Yeah, but I want to say is that a man can wear a shirt, but not tight fitting, but not too big at the same time. It could maybe be just right. Like think of, I've seen some people they wear a just right size. Like yeah, you want to look modest, but I don't think you should wear like gigantic shirts because then you just look ridiculous.
Well, that's one thing of looking ridiculous, but we're talking about modesty. We're not talking about fashion. We're talking about why is she wearing the high heel? What's it doing? We were talking about a dress that was above the knee. I mean, if he's wearing pants that are showing his buttocks, and it's showing his underwear, well, that's wrong. He's not being modest. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what about there's some men that end up wearing super tight pants. Like, what about that? He's showing off.
No, he's fat.
No, I've seen some skinny guys wear short pants. Like, no, like really tight. And it's like they're not even for the age. They're not even the age of that for that. It's like, it doesn't mean necessarily that they're fat. It means like they can be fit and wearing skinny pants, but it depends. Why are they wearing skinny jeans? Like very tight ones that are like another skin on the body.
All right. Good discussion, everybody. We're going to be talking about this the whole week about separation, what it means to be separate. And now we're going to close our. Now talk to us about your parents today. With your parents today. Talk about this at dinner tonight. All right. We're going to close our day in prayer. I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10. Allie Mae's hand was first.
7.
You are wrong. Yadiel,
4.
you are wrong. Adrian,
1.
you are correct.
Lord, I thank you and praise you for this wonderful day we have here, that we might glorify you, learn more about your word, learn how we are to dress, and what is good before you, O Lord. I thank you that we can learn this all here. Amen.
Amen. Have a great day, guys.
Shalom,
Shalom.
shalom, shalom, shalom.